I know how to get the audio and video without having to rely on the network anymore. I can pull the screen, so at the end of the month I got to go to Minneapolis. I'm just going to do the scoreboards in Minneapolis. I figured out how to get around it with PNC players and watch it.
Good enough, right?
What?
I said good enough, right?
Oh man.
Is Rich come and gone already, or is he still?
Yeah, he's packing up, I'm sure.
Oh, he's still there?
He was when I left.
Dang. How'd Trace do?
Good.
I caught him out for the game because I thought it was really fun.
Yeah, no, he sounded really good.
Good. public speaker.
How many of you are Storm fans? How many had a good time tonight at that ball game? I never remember the last time that we had a game that was that intense for the entire contest, and the Sioux Falls Storm prevailed in that one, 66-59. What a night for the Sioux Falls Storm. I want to thank all of you fans for coming out here tonight to Krav'n.
Great game.
Tell you what, I want to introduce you guys to something that you probably have heard about quite a bit, but you've not seen. This, ladies and gentlemen, is Caleb Holly. And in 4 ball games, he has caught how many touchdowns?
A lot.
He's caught a lot of touchdowns. In fact, I think he's caught 12 touchdowns in 4 ball games. You know, if many of you remember when Chris Carter played for the Eagles and Buddy Ryan traded him, he said, somebody asked him, why did you trade Chris Carter? And he said, well, all he does is catch touchdowns. So I asked that question to Coach Riggs on Tuesday on his show, and he said, he's not going to pull a Buddy Ryan and trade you anytime soon. So tell us about being with the Sioux Falls Storm. You having a good time?
Yeah, I mean, it's fun. It's Sioux Falls. Yeah.
Well, I tell you what, we had Caleb on the Curtis Riggs show this past week, and he did a great job there, but you told me the first thing you said was, I'm not a public speaker. But that's all right, I can kind of fill in for you. But tell us tonight, the catch that you had was a fantastic catch. Walk us through how you brought that one in.
I hit my hands, and I got it. They came in.
Well, I tell you what a great receiver. Hit my hands, so that's what I'm going to do is catch the football. Well, Caleb, we really appreciate you being with the Sioux Falls Storm and what you brought to this organization.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Caleb and Holly. Why you're seeing what the Sioux Falls Storm and the fact that he has had with this franchise and this 4-game together.
Yeah, thanks for coming to the Storm. Good luck to you. Hope you go.
There we go. If Mike Tatum is here, we'd love to have him.
He might say a little bit more, hopefully.
Yeah.
Tatum likes the camera.
Yeah. Well,
I figured he'd say something.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be giving away some prizes tonight. We're also going to be giving away the Budweiser cooler. And that has already been taken care of. We've already drawn for that. So everybody that was a part of the drawing was eligible for it. Then the other prizes that we have tonight, those will be drawn also. But everybody had the same opportunity for the special Budweiser cooler. Well, we have, first of all, we have a football, and the lucky winner is Samantha Carter. I might mispronounce the last name, Samantha. Is there a Samantha here that registered? Let's draw another one. Let's draw another one. Okay, we have another football to give away. Carly. Sioux.
Oh, shit, that's me.
Congratulations, here's the Storm football.
Holly.
Thank you. Oops. Okay, another free football. Andy Christensen. All right. now. Yeah, congratulations. Thanks for being on here. Thank you very much. I think we might have another one. We have four free tickets in the gift parade and remaining short regular season games. 4 regular season games, these are cyclone game tickets. And it goes to Troy and Local. Come on up now, have water. We have 4 more free tickets. 4 more free tickets to any of the remaining home games, regular season home games. Thank you very much. And now we also have free tickets. Good for any of the regular season home games from any of the football store. Annette Grinchler. Not from this table, evidently. Annette Grinchler. Ah, here she comes. Thank you so much for coming out tonight. Very welcome. And our last batch of 4 free tickets. 4 free tickets. Dylan Wenzel. Dylan Wenzel. One more time for Dylan Wenzel. 4 free tickets for Storm Game. Let's draw another. While we're waiting for that one, we have a t-shirt from the Sioux Storm for Mike Krav'n. All right. Very good. Thanks for coming up. All right. So go ahead. We have another drawing for those 4 free tickets. Tracy Van Hoff. Tracy Van Hoff. There you are. Thank you very much. Enjoy it. Lorenzo Brown has just entered the building. So, congratulations. Come on over here. Tell you what, that was probably the most exciting ball game at Denny Sanford Center that we've had since it's opened up. Tell us about that game.
Man, it was back and forth. Defense made big stops. Offense made some mistakes, but we came back in the second half with some improvements. And it was kind of exciting to get the game-winning touchdown. It was pretty cool. Never had that happen before ever. And we walked in the huddle. We said we did a touchdown. We want to keep it put it in our hands. That's what we did. And defense held strong at the end. We wanted to seal it out. And it was good for our fans to see excited game like that.
Exciting, it certainly was. Also, want to talk us through that 2-point conversion because Mike Tatum was so wide open on that, and you connected for the 2.
Yeah, I mean, this little play we got, I mean, pretty much freed up Mike, a little quick out, and only got to get 2 yards. So we were short yardage situation like we go that way, and it's always open. So we did it to get in his hands and he gets in there. So.
Ladies and gentlemen, Lorenzo Brown. Give him a big hand, quarterback for the Sioux Storm.
Home and
Yeah, I
South
drove
Dakota.
all the way from North Dakota border to come see them guys play.
Give us a go storm.
It was the best game I've ever seen.
Good. Give
By
us a go
far.
storm.
Thumbs up, go score.
Is that right? Came out the game tonight? No. This came out from the farm. And the venues for having club specials are usually been done right. I think good there. Very good. I'll take your word for it. Well, thanks for being out here and enjoying it anyway. Thank you. Very good.
But it's still not very selective. It's not random at all.
Say what you want for the Budweiser Grill. The Budweiser Grill is not here, it's still at Field Distributing. But Jim Gloria will get in touch with you as far as picking it up and making arrangements for that. But the winner of the free Budweiser Barbecue Grill, Chad Stockland. Chad Stockland. And I don't believe you have to be present to win this one. Chad Stockland. Oh, there we go.
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
I'm looking at my card. Is this number here? This number is verified. That's your cell number?
Yes, it is.
Thank you so much for coming out to Davis. And we're getting this door there out here. I'll have a chance to visit with you. Thank you.
First, give your name.
Go out this way so then the fans can see. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I have with me Tyler Knight, known as Superman. And Tyler, congratulations. That was quite a win tonight.
Thank you. It was a big win with the adversity that we battled. We came back and just finished the game was the most important thing.
Now, did you get both of those block kicks?
Yeah, I got both of them. You know, it's fortunate. We worked some things with different moves and stuff like that. So it was a team effort, but I got both of those blocks.
I tell you what, walk us through how you were able to get in there and make that block.
Well, initially they set up a lot of teams are keying on me, so they brought an extra guy over, and so he was the up back. So what I initially did, I went outside and saw they was keeping him over to block me out. So I just went outside and cut underneath them and took a sharp angle towards the kick and was able to get my hands on both of them.
Well, I tell you what, after last 2 weeks ago, when you had that block kick and you scored a touchdown, is that the first time that's happened?
It's not the first time it happened. It actually happened in the first game in Billings. I had one too, a block for a score. So it's fun, you know. Once you get a block on it, now it's time to get your hands on it. Hopefully, I can make a play. Couldn't take it to the house, so I'm a little disappointed with that. But hey, it forced the block point. You know, kept them off the board.
Tell you what, this was probably the most intense game that we've had at the Denny Sanford Premier Center, or even at the arena for many years, where the game went back and forth. No larger lead than 8 points, no larger lead or deficit than 7 points. But the thing about the Sioux Falls Storm, that you always keep your focus regardless what's going on. Tell us about how important that is to keep your focus in a game that's this tight.
Yeah, with a game that's this tight, you got to know that it's always time in the game, and their teams are going to come in. They're professionals too, so you expect them to make plays, and we just got to come back and we got to counter and we got to execute the chances when we get to make plays. And for the most part, you know, we knew we was up against a lot, and we came out and we played together as a team, and we finished as a team. We was able to get the win.
Well, I tell you what, folks, give him a nice round of applause. Tyler Knight, linebacker, wears number 3 for the Sioux Falls Storm. Thanks, Tyler.
Thank you, Rich.
Very good. We'll see if we can get a couple other guys here. Hey, John.
Good to see you.
Good to see you. You got a minute? We'll talk.
How you doing, Mr. Gay?
Ladies and gentlemen, here's John Setzer. Wears number 13 for the Sioux Falls Storm. John, congratulations. Boy, that was a hard-fought win tonight.
Yeah, it felt good just to get the win, man. You know, some games, some of them ain't going to be pretty, but, you know, we just got to do what we got to do to pull it out.
Well, you talk about things that aren't pretty. Their kicker had 2 of the ugliest kicks that just barely went over the crossbar. You know, that wasn't pretty, but the win was for the Sioux Falls Storm. Tell us about how important it is this team keeps their focus when a game is that close.
You know, when the game is that close, we need everybody, you know, to pull out a win, especially a win, you know, whenever the game is on the line in the fourth quarter like that. You know, everybody has to be hitting on, you know, on the same cylinder, and we just got to be together as one. Or, you know, games easily slip away, you know, in the fourth quarter when we're not on the same page. So,
well, tonight Justin Saravac has set the league high field goal length at 53 yards. He had held the other record at 50 for the season, but he had a 53-yarder. And the thing about it is the kicking game is so important for the Sioux Falls Storm this year. And tell us about how that's all transpired.
I mean, you know, it's just great having him, you know, around. You know, of course, you know, we had Parker last year, which is, you know, a legend for our league. But, you know, it was good that Justin could step in and, you know, fill those shoes. And, you know, he's already won a game for us earlier this season, you know, and so it was just good having him there tonight to be able to come through and hit some big kicks for us.
Well, John, like you said, it wasn't pretty at times, but it was successful, and the Sioux Falls Storm move on. Next week, we got a long road trip down to Wichita Falls, and they're going to be in kind of a bad mood because they got beat by Colorado last night.
I did not know that they lost last night, but, you know, I feel like that we're going to get everybody's best shot. So, I mean, it doesn't, you know, whenever we play teams, we throw records out the window. and we face them man to man just like anybody else, because we're going to get everybody's best shot. That's part of being a Storm football player and having the bullseye on your back.
Very good. John Setzer, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much, John, for coming up.
Thank you, Mr. Rich.
Okay, take care, buddy. That's fine. Mike Tatum, if we could have Mike Tatum come up this way. Mike Tatum, how are you doing? Ladies and gentlemen, number 23 for the Sioux Falls Storm.
Hey, Caleb. Hey, how you doing, Caleb? That's Caleb Holly. I want to shout out Carrington, my man from Ohio. My dude Lorenzo, Zoe Brown, 13. Hey, Sets ran off on the plug. Nah, but let's go on with the interview. Hey, oh yeah, and my wife right there. But,
Well, first of all, ladies and gentlemen, we need to wish this young man a happy birthday. He just celebrated his 30th birthday.
You wasn't supposed to tell him my age.
I did not tell you he was 30 years old. But during the course of our broadcast tonight, we choose one player for the Krav'n Player of the Game. And tonight, Trice Crump and I were doing the broadcast together, and we selected Mike Tatum as the Krav'n Player of the Game.
I don't know what to say. Hey, Court.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
And one of the things I wanted to talk to you about, you had 2 touchdowns tonight, and you had, I'm talking about receiving.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
You had 2 receiving touchdowns, you had a rushing touchdown, but I want to talk about the 2-point conversion.
Okay.
How could you have gotten that open on a 2-point conversion?
Honestly, I got to thank my receivers, because we actually came out and we planned on me getting that ball when he called the play. So they did a great job blocking off the defenders so I can be open.
Tell us about the rushing play for a touchdown.
I got to give it to them again. I mean, we went like Trey right, which is Trips right. I mean, they blocked the heck out of their man, so I just cut back, dove in the end zone for 6.
Tell us, what have you done that was really special for your birthday?
I lost my wallet. No, but I didn't do anything. I enjoyed my family. My family was actually here from Ohio. I got to see my sister, my brother, my niece, my nephew, and my daughter actually came. So all of my family came, so it was a great experience.
Well, I tell you what a great season you're having this year. Congratulations on a great win, and also for being the Krav'n Player of the Game.
Thank you. Does that come with any perks?
You get a free meal tonight.
A free meal?
Yeah.
That's anything I want.
That's a $12 meal, just like you every night that you get one out here.
So this voucher just now turned into 2 vouchers.
You go for it.
Thank you. I just had to make sure. But hey, Rich, I gotta run off on the plug for the camera.
All right. Mike Tatum for you. I want to thank all of you for coming tonight to the Krav'n after game party. What a night. And next week, the Storm will be down at Wichita Falls, Texas. It's a Friday night game, and I'll have the play-by-play for you call starting at 6:45. Thanks for coming. Good night, everybody.